My best friend secretly dated my ex for a year. Now she wants me to be her maid of honor at their wedding. My phone lit up at 2 a.m. with a notification that still makes my stomach turn. Jen and David are now in a relationship. Jen, my best friend since middle school. David, the man who'd promised me forever just 3 months earlier. I stared at those glowing words, trying to make sense of them. This had to be some kind of mistake. The same Jen who'd held my hair back while I vomited after drinking too much tequila. The night David broke up with me. The same Jen who swore she'd never trust that manipulative jerk. After I discovered his dating profile was still active when we were exclusive, I called her immediately. She didn't answer, neither did he. Their profile suddenly had privacy settings I never encountered before. The next morning, every trace of our 8-year friendship had vanished from Jen's sister gone. 3 years of memories, with David Jupon gone from his. I sent one text. Were you together while we were still dating? Her response came 3 days later. It just happened we didn't want to hurt you. I later found out through mutual friends that they'd been seeing each other for months before he ended things with me, the weekend trips he'd take for work conferences. The night Jen was too sick to hang out. They were just betraying me. I deleted them both from my life and focused on healing. I spent a year in therapy learning that their betrayal wasn't my fault. I moved to a new city, found a job I loved designing video games, and built friendships with people who understand loyalty isn't optional. Yesterday, once 14 months after their relationship announcement, as I received a cream-colored envelope in the mail. Inside was a wedding invitation with a handwritten note. I know things are complicated, but you've been my best friend since we were 12. No one understands me like you do. Please be my maid of honor. We can finally put the past behind us. Gobby. Jen. Attached was a small note from David. I know I hurt you, but Jen misses you. This would mean the world to her. I laughed until tears streamed down my face. The audacity was almost impressive. They weren't just asking me to attend their wedding ways built on a foundation of our broken relationship, but wanted me to stand beside them, validating their betrayal with my blessing. I took the invitation to my recall garden as a space I created during those first painful months after their betrayal, when I needed somewhere to cry without my roommates hearing. Each plant represented a small victory in my healing journey. I tore the invitation into tiny pieces and sprinkled them into my compost. Then those grass would decompose and eventually nourish my strawberry plants. I didn't respond to their invitation. Instead, I posted a photo of my thriving garden with the caption, "Some relationships are meant to be fertilizer. They're full of sheet, but they help you grow." My phone immediately blew up with texts from Jen demanding a response. David called twice. Mutual friends I hadn't spoken to in months suddenly had opinions about my immaturity, but the messages that mattered came from women I've never met, sharing similar stories of betrayal and recovery. One comment stood out: "Thank you for showing me that healing doesn't require forgiveness of May's, it requires boundaries." I spent the evening of their wedding on a date with someone who looks at me like I am the answer to a question he's been asking his whole life. When he asked about the notification storm on my phone, I simply said, "Just some people from my past who don't understand they're not entitled to my future. Some bridges aren't meant to be rebuilt. Some apologies aren't owed forgiveness." And sometimes the most satisfying responses grow in a garden where others expected to find ruins.